Hi, and welcome back to Ben and Dad Play Pikmin. I say Dad, and I wonder how many people are going to be confused as to, like, whose dad is this man? Did Ben just go out on the street and pick a father from the nearest civilian? Civilian? Am I in the army or something? Either way, we didn't have a lot of time between episodes, otherwise we probably would have left these guys to grow, but you want to try to pick them, or do you want to maybe leave them and see what we're supposed to do next?
You know what? We're going to go do some scouting, and then we know where these guys are. We'll come back. So let's scout around. Where should we be heading? Do you know?
I actually think... You remember that, like, big cardboard box-looking thing from before that we couldn't push? Or pull, or whatever they were trying to do?
Am I going the right way for the cardboard box?
I believe it was all the way towards the right, but I could be wrong. Towards the east? The...
Up?
Yes.
I should go straight up into the sky?
That is... First of all, not possible, and second of all, no.
I'm an alien, dude. Anything's possible.
Well, I mean, I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be a human or not. Like,
oh.
You know in WALL-E how all of those humans that were aboard the ship got extremely, like, obese as a species? Like,
ooh, check it.
The biology of the human race just changed. I actually think we might be supposed to see that number. It's showing us how many Pikmin we need to push or pull that block.
But I do believe
we need 10.
One of my guys is not...
Yeah, we're missing one, it looks like. Where did he go?
What was his name again?
Probably Jimmy. Jimmy is kind of the rapscallion of the group. Yeah, it looks like he's still trying to get the cardboard box. You'll want to... There we go, we got him. Oh. There we go. Oh, apparently... Did we get him stuck on the other side or something?
Well, I didn't throw him. He just decided he's a strong-willed boy, that one.
He must be going through his teenage years. We'll have to, knock the pubescent hormones out of him by moving that box and then giving him a good old spanking.
Come on, bro.
Because I didn't think of this before starting the series, but this is actually a pretty fitting game for Father's Day since we're kind of the father to all these Pikmin. But yeah, I think he's stuck on the other side. We should maybe pick our remaining Pikmin that are in the ground and then go move that box.
I don't think I can get to the other side.
You go to the left. You don't want to go to the other side of the box. You want to get our Pikmin. Because Jimmy over there
But I'm scared for him.
Jimmy is just perpetually stuck trying to push the block right now.
But I'm scared for him.
Well, I mean, then all you can do is save him. Unless you want to, stay there and provide moral support as he starves to death. Because if that's what you want to do, it's your parenting decision. You didn't read enough plant parenting books, did you?
I didn't.
Well, at least we're not going to lose this child, even though that's another thing about Pikmin, and that's another very scary thing.
Ooh,
like,
check that.
There's so many ways for Pikmin to die, and to have Pikmin not die in this game, and to complete the game without having any Pikmin lose their lives, it's basically impossible. Like, that would be an extreme challenge in itself, which could be interesting to do. You want to do that? Try to beat the game without having any stutters, without having any Pikmin die?
Well, I think that can be our goal, but my skill level may not absolutely support that goal.
The Pikmin are as curious as children. It's almost like I'm their father or something. Approach and press A to pick sprouts, press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw, press B to call them, X to dismiss, X is circle on the PS4 controller if you don't remember, Dad, and then the C stick, which is what C is, to command and control the group. Yes, so I believe if you push the C stick a certain direction, you can get them to follow behind you in a straight line. Like, right now none of them are following you because they're all like, hey, we did our job, we're just kind of waiting for another command. But try calling them. Try pushing them behind you, like with the C stick.
Oh, right on.
Organize them.
Right on.
So you can get them to follow you in a line, which is very useful because you'll be going across some tight ropey platforms later in the game, so you'll need to make sure none fall off. But where are we supposed to go next?
Look, they're Jewish.
You're gonna get them to do like a little Native American tribal dance around you, praising you as, like the god of the forest.
No, I'm gonna bring them over here to this crazy concoction.
Yeah, this...
I think that's a cow milker, an upside-down cow milker.
I'm not sure exactly what it is. It would make sense for it to be a cow milker, but it also looks kind of like one of those like gas station smoothie machines, because like look at the colors, the changing colors in the...
It could be rotating tip.
Rotating tip?
Yeah, it spins around to get a different flavor out of each one.
Oh, genius. They should hire you. By a stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. Even though, I'm not sure exactly how, they smiled, since Fate is not a, physical being, but how will I get back to my dolphin? This is why, I should have gotten a whale. It would be much bigger and easier to get to.
On a side note, we really have to work on your impression and voices.
I mean, this is just my voice. I'm Olimar. Do you see my little dopey head? This is what I sound like. It was pure luck that I found this piece first.
Well,
because now I can bring it back and crush every single Pikmin with it. Maybe I can use their
carry
life
it?
force.
Will they carry it? Oh, bummer.
Ooh, we need 20, so there has to be somewhere we can go to get more Pikmin.
Come on, boys.
But yeah, I wonder, what if we just, crushed up all of the Pikmin into a fine powder and used that to fuel our ship? Do we even need to get the rest of the parts, or could we just kind of get out of here now?
Well, I'm guessing since it doesn't have an engine, having fuel won't be very useful.
That is probably a good call.
I'm just thinking. Hey, look.
So there's our onion, but where can we get more little baby Pikmin?
I live here.
That
That's
is
my
actually
house.
not where you live. That's where your sons and daughters live.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to claim your house.
It's interesting.
Whoa,
your
hey.
children never actually lived with... Wait. You changed the camera angle, didn't you?
No.
Are you 100% sure? Because I remember
Yeah.
it being a bit weird. Or I remember it being a bit
I remember you
different.
being a bit weird.
Well, thanks. I mean,
Don't
you
insult
gave
my
birth...
camera skills.
You gave birth to me and raised me, so if I'm weird, then it's kind of all on you. We need to look for more pellets or something with which to recreate or reproduce our
Look.
Pikmin.
Look, it's Godzilla's footprint, and he's wearing a size 357 boot.
And again, this is, why we have you on here, so you can make the extremely relevant references and stuff.
Oh, look, extreme ramp. Where's my board?
Hey, I mean, if that was
Oh, hey,
Godzilla's
y'all.
footprint, maybe we'll actually get that King Kong Godzilla Pikmin crossover that we've all been wanting. And maybe, hey, we'll get Pacific Rim 2, Enter the Pikmin. Because I would watch that. I would love that.
What a great twist, right? You got your Godzilla, Pacific Rim, total mashup, but instead of just adding more monsters, I mean, there's like diminishing
Let's keep
returns
looking.
there, We add all the micro things, the Pikmin and nanobots, it'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, what if we figured out that in reality, because you know how you have the kaiju and then you have the Jaegers or whatever, like the robots that fight the kaiju. What if we figured out that each kaiju was actually just an incredibly advanced, AI-driven robot that was piloted secretly by a Pikmin? And, it was this sort of cyborg in that most of its body was biological, but its brain was controlled maybe remotely by these Pikmin. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, we only have 12 and we need 20, so we need to find somewhere to get more stuff. Oh, we gotta pause the recording. Alright, we're back. My baby brother Elijah, which is kind of actually, relevant since this episode is coming out on Father's Day, so, your other son, who is...
Oh, we're back
who
in
you
the
are
boot.
father to, but my baby brother Elijah knocked on the door because he was,
This has got to be horrible to watch. I'm sorry to everyone who's watching. I can't quite figure out where I'm going, and I know I'm going in circles.
You have no idea.
It's like a metaphor for my life.
Going in circles is basically the
Ooh.
motto of a Let's Play.
That's
like,
cool.
maybe if I just go in circles for long enough, people will subscribe. That's basically our mantra.
Yeah, how's that working for you?
Well, I mean, we're not exactly
yeah, baby.
PewDiePie yet, so...
Ooh, come on,
there's
man.
the pellet that we needed.
Come on.
He's not the pellet that we wanted, but he's the pellet that we deserved.
I think there's another one. Or were those the two?
I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have
These
to
are
use
not the pellets you're looking for.
we'll have to use our detective skills. Oh, and it looked like there was a big one to the right.
Hey-yo, yes!
These are both the pellets we wanted and the pellets we deserved.
Get
Is that a
over there.
5 or a 10? Ooh, aw, dang it. Was kind of hoping we'd get an overflow of Pikmin here.
Ooh, oppa!
I'm not actually sure.
This is
'Cause-
like the alien version of dwarf throwing.
I know that Pikmin are,
Yeah.
if they have a higher stage of, development, if they have their flower, they're better for combat and everything, and some of them are faster maybe, but I'm not exactly sure if they're better at lifting things. Like, if you have 4 flower Pikmin, if you can lift up a 5 Pikmin pellet, or something like that. But I guess we'll have to find that out at some point, you know, once we actually get some flower Pikmin. Which we will once we find out how to get that honey that I was talking about. Or
Everything's
nectar.
better with honey.
Everything is absolutely better with honey. I always say those sugar people, those syrup people with all this high fructose stuff, they don't realize if we just, you know, lathered everything with honey and, you know,
Nice job, guys.
made it so that the Earth's bee population had absolutely no sustenance, you know, we'd just all be happy, you know, except the bees and, you know, the food chain. That would kind of suck. But yeah.
Well, I have to say, I'm lost now because I saw those others, but I haven't seen anything else. What do you think we should do? Pick all
The thing
these?
is, yeah, we have enough Pikmin now. We have 21 total Pikmin, and we only actually needed 20 to lift the engine. So I think we've been going for about 11.5 minutes now. If we pick our Pikmin, grab the engine, and then finish the day, we can call it an episode. A first weekend of Pikmin.
Come on, baby. Whoa.
When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks, you know, before she divorced me for my voice and inability to actually talk. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they glow dimly. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin, and you know, it's bound to help me with my experiments and dissections that I will be enacting once I have a more stable life on this planet. I'm not a very passionate person. And my voice is not the only reason my wife divorced me.
Ooh, flower! We got flower power, Dad! We got our first flower-powered Pikmin.
What do the flowers do?
Well, like I said, the higher stage of development your Pikmin has, the better it is for combat, and I believe the more life it has, and also the faster it moves.
Ooh, so we should have been patient.
Well, the thing is, it's the Let's Play. We don't exactly have time to be patient, and like I said, if we can find some way to get that nectar or honey or whatever it's called, then we'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Because we can get even our leaf Pikmin into flower Pikmin.
Oh, yeah. Come on, buddies.
Just the Kool-Aid Man bursts through the Golden Guild Gaming recording room door.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we could be Pat and Jen. All right, guys, I'm gonna have this zombie come on over here. Ooh, yeah, ho ho.
Yeah, that's what we love to do on Golden Guild Gaming, you know, mock more successful YouTubers than us. That is literally the fuel of our channel. Whether it's Game Grumps or Markiplier or something, you know, it's just consistent. references and
Jacksepticeye?
stuff. Yeah, top of the morning to you laddies, I'm Jacksepticeye, and I'm actually a very good YouTuber, so I'm not sure why Ben and his dad are making fun of me, but, you know, my accent is pretty funny.
I just like to make fun of people who are different.
Yeah,
that
that is
okay? I mean,
that
he's
is, you
got
know,
a
how the
different
human
accent.
race works. Especially, you know,
I'm not sure it's
America.
human, to be honest. I've seen him on the show, but maybe that's CGI. I don't know.
It's
He could be a
possible.
Pikmin for all I know.
He could be. What if he's like the Kaiju, piloted by Pikmin?
Exactly. Do you see what I'm saying here? Could
Oh,
be a
glorious!
conspiracy.
With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge... I don't know why I was saying decided. I've taken a huge step back toward my home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. Should be careful not to burn my non-existent hair off with that glimmer of hope. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow.
Wow, it's almost like the Pikmin game was giving us a place to stop the
Pikmic?
episode. Yeah, Pikmin. The Mick. McDonald's
Even
game.
though the search will not start tomorrow, it will start next weekend for you in the audience. Who knows when it'll start for us? Who knows when we'll do the rest of our recording? But either way, thank you very much for, you know, this Father's Day celebration series, and thank you very much for letting it be Pikmin, because this game is so nostalgic for me already, and I love it.
Me too.
But either way, we'll see you all next time on Golden Guild Gaming. Hope you're enjoying, you know, having my father as a guest star, and hope you're looking forward to having Chris back tomorrow anyway, even though, you know, you're gonna miss him a lot. But either way, bye. See how we're done.
You are a stream of consciousness. You're just like somebody wound you up and you just say anything and everything.
That's what I'm trained to do.
But you don't have to do commentary. Don't do dumb commentary like, oh, the dolphin thing gave me an error message. You have to be able to like filter out the relevant commentary versus the chatter commentary.
I just figured, like, with the dolphin message, I figured that was something that I should call attention to so that, you know, anyone watching knew that we realized that that was happening.
But it's not material in what you're trying to send in as your message, right?
Yes.
So that's it. You don't have to comment on literally everything that happens.
Yes. I agree.
You have to learn. The skill is to comment on the appropriate
Find the
stuff.
healthy balance.
Exactly.